Welcome back to Investing Talk podcast. Today we're taking a close look at Tempus AI. You shared some really interesting reports and articles about this company.
Yes, quite a bit to sift through.
And our mission here is, to cut through all that noise and really pull out the key insights for everyone listening.
We've got a detailed due diligence report from April 2025, a company overview with performance highlights from February 2025, and also a summary of recent developments right up to April 8th, 2025.
Perfect. And we know you want to gain knowledge quickly, find those aha moments, but without feeling overwhelmed. So that's exactly what this conversation is set up for. Let's unpack Tempus AI.
Okay.
So maybe to start us off, the big picture view. What exactly, according to the sources, does Tempus AI do?
Well, it's fascinating how they're positioned. The reports say they're a healthcare technology company, and their real focus is on precision medicine.
Precision medicine, right?
Yeah, the idea is to improve patient care. They use artificial intelligence, AI, to analyze these huge data sets.
Yeah.
And from that, they aim to provide more personalized treatment options. Think areas like oncology, cardiology, even infectious diseases.
So quite broad then.
It seems so. And they offer genomic testing services alongside these AI-driven diagnostic tools.
Got it. Now, one of the first things that really jumps out from the reports is their revenue growth.
Mm-hmm.
In 2024, they reported $693.4 million. That's up, what, 30.4% year over year?
A pretty healthy jump.
And projections for 2025 look even more significant, around $1.24 billion. What's fueling this impressive growth?
The reports really point towards two main things. There's strategic focus on using AI and precision medicine, which seems to be hitting a nerve, and also some key acquisitions they've made.
Right, those acquisitions. Let's talk about those. The Ambry Genetics deal, completed February 2025. That seems pretty important.
It does. Ambry specializes in genetic testing, so you can see how that directly strengthens Tempus's capabilities there.
Makes sense.
And then even more recently, April 2025, they picked up Deep 6 AI.
Deep 6 AI. Okay. What's their specialty?
They're into AI-powered precision research platforms. So the thinking is this will boost Tempus's clinical trial optimization efforts.
Oh, okay.
And it expands their reach quite a bit, potentially over 750 provider sites, more than 30 million patients.
Wow, that's significant reach. So what did this pattern tell you about their overall strategy? It feels like they're being quite aggressive, expanding capabilities and market presence.
It certainly looks that way, a mix of building from within organic growth and strategically buying other companies, building a bigger footprint.
Okay, let's shift a bit to financial health, beyond just the revenue number.
Right, the other side of the coin.
The latest earnings report we have from February 2025 showed a net loss, about $75.84 million for Q4 2024, and EPS is still negative.
That's often the case with companies expanding this fast.
Is that how it's explained? Ongoing investments, operational costs tied to the rapid expansion.
That's what the reports suggest, yes. Plus, their debt-to-equity ratio is, well, quite high. One report pegs it around 772.9%.
Oof, that's a big number. Significant leverage there.
It is. But it's also worth noting they did report positive operating cash flow for Q3 2024.
Okay, so cash coming in from the day-to-day business, even if the bottom line is red after investments.
Kind of, yeah. So how do you reconcile it? High growth, but ongoing losses, high debt.
It suggests they're deep in an investment phase, right? Pouring money in now for a future growth potential.
Exactly. It's a common story for innovative tech companies, especially in, demanding fields like healthcare tech.
And the stock price seems to reflect some of this uncertainty. It's been volatile.
Very much so.
Over the month before that February report, it peaked around $86.89, then dropped to about $65.37.
Right.
But if you look longer term, say 6 months, the stock showed a remarkable year-to-date increase. As of February 2025, 164.93%.
Huge run-up.
But then by April 8th, 2025, the price was back down to $37.23.
Wow, quite the swing.
So this volatility, it probably reflects market reactions to news, earnings, just the general uncertainty.
I think that's fair to say. And it definitely highlights the speculative nature of the stock right now. You see that in the negative PE ratio, too.
Yeah, projected at negative 28.3x for 2025, and a fluctuating negative price to book around negative 84x projected.
Those numbers tell you the valuation isn't really based on current earnings or book value. It's all about expected future potential.
Betting on the come, essentially.
Pretty much.
So what about their competitive advantages? What gives them an edge?
The reports emphasize that expertise in AI-driven precision medicine and those acquisitions we discussed,
Right.
They're positioning themselves as innovators. A key piece seems to be their proprietary multimodal dataset for drug development. Analysts apparently see that as quite valuable for biopharma companies.
Multimodal data set. What does it actually involve?
Likely integrating different kinds of data genomics, imaging, clinical notes, maybe trial data, and using AI to find patterns others might miss.
Okay, I see. And they also have specific products like XT-CDX, a diagnostic device.
Yes, expected to help drive adoption. When you compare them to others like Illumina, Guardant Health, Foundation Medicine.
Some big names there.
Indeed. Tempus seems to be carving out a niche by focusing heavily on integrating these large-scale data analytics into clinical practice. Others might be more focused purely on, say, the sequencing tech itself or liquid biopsies.
Interesting distinction. So focusing on the integration and application side.
That appears to be a key part of their strategy.
Okay, but what about red flags? Are there things that jump out as, potential concerns?
Well, the persistent net losses are definitely something investors need to consider seriously.
Right, growth is great, but profitability has to arrive eventually.
Absolutely. And that high stock price volatility suggests investor sentiment is maybe a bit fragile, easily swayed by news or market shifts. And you also have potential risks from, say, regulatory changes in AI healthcare, which is still an evolving area, or just broader economic headwinds.
Always factors to consider. So, despite these risks, what's the general market feeling? The reports suggest, cautiously optimistic.
That seems to be the consensus, yes. Analysts see the potential, largely because of that unique business model and the perceived value of their data.
And what about, social media buzz?
It reflects some enthusiasm for new products, but also, those same cautionary notes about financial sustainability. It's a mix.
And analyst ratings are varied, some strong buys, others more cautious.
That's right. Some are really focused on the future potential, while others are clearly concerned about the current valuation and path to profit. It highlights the debate.
And one report specifically landed on a hold recommendation.
Correct. Which seems to capture that balance, doesn't it? Strong growth prospects versus the current losses and high expenses.
It really does summarize the tension. So let's try to bring this all together for our listeners. Tempus AI is clearly experiencing significant revenue growth.
Definitely a key takeaway.
Fueled by its focus on AI and precision medicine and these strategic acquisitions. They are very much in an investment phase, as we see from the net losses and the high debt levels.
A crucial point. They're spending now to build for later.
But they are making clear moves to solidify their market position and expand what they offer.
Building that platform.
And the stock price reflects both the excitement, that future potential, and the inherent risks of backing a high-growth tech company like this.
It's a classic growth stock narrative in many ways. What's really striking here is just the speed at which AI is weaving itself into healthcare.
It feels like it's accelerating.
It does, and Tempus AI seems to be right at the forefront of that trend, that Deep 6 AI acquisition, with access to that huge network and patient data that could genuinely be a game changer for their research and clinical trial capabilities.
It could really unlock something.
Which brings up an important question for listeners, I think. How do you personally weigh that potential of truly disruptive innovation against the, let's face it, tangible financial realities and risks that come with these fast-evolving companies?
That's the core dilemma for investors in this space, isn't it? Balancing promise and present performance.
It really is.
We've covered a lot, but honestly, we've only scratched the surface here. There's definitely more to explore.
Oh, absolutely. Things like the specifics of their AI applications, the long-term sustainability question.
And how they navigate the regulatory environment, which is still being written in a way.
Crucial point.
So we definitely encourage listeners to delve deeper, look at their investor relations materials, SEC filings, maybe seek out some of those analyst reports.
Do your own homework, essentially.
Always. Well, thanks for letting us unpack this today.
My pleasure. It's a fascinating company to watch.
If you found this conversation insightful, please do subscribe, give us a like, and maybe leave a comment. We genuinely love to hear your thoughts and perspectives.
Yes, please do. And remember, the investment landscape is always shifting, so keep learning, keep exploring.
And here's a final thought to mull over. As AI continues to permeate healthcare, what other, maybe unexpected intersections and opportunities might emerge from that? And how can you position yourself to understand and perhaps even benefit from these major shifts?